Welcome back to Daxton's Garage, where we have my tool bag. There's still a boat here. It's a lot sunnier than last time I was here. Now I don't know what the whole recording rules are. I got my tool bag with me. Heavy as balls. Oh, it's cold. What am I saying? It's not cold out here. All the wonderful Fords, like usual. Like that old 70s Ford. Knew somebody's gonna take a tailgate. It's like a Ford city over here. And how is this Bronco still freaking here? Like, that's my main question. How are you still here, Mr. Bronco? Why is there a microwave? Oh my. Nope. She's something all right. Anyways, we're gonna keep walking, looking for a tailgate. Maybe I can find one. 8-lug wheels would be sweet if I can find them. Keywords. But yeah, plenty at the junkyard today. Plenty of cars here, that's for sure. One thing I wanted to see if I could take. These fuckers. We'll worry about those later because I don't really have my socket set with me. Every party over here, it's like Chevy days. Oh, and Dodge, of course, where they belong. Ooh, this tool bag's really uncomfortable. Why didn't I grab the freaking knife that I have with the shoulder strap? The first gen Ranger Dangers everywhere. Some nice little Ranger Dangers. Not really interested in Ranger Dangers. I like them, but I like this truck. I'm not a Dodge guy, but I do have to say the first gen Rams are pretty sexy. Does it have the hood ornament? Does it have the hood ornament? Aww. Actually, this truck's in. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say okay shape, but I do like Chrysler products, I think. And, I hate Chrysler, but I love Chrysler. I'm a really strange guy. Man, is it beautiful. It's something. It's definitely something. I'm not a Chrysler guy, but I do like Chrysler. I just like Jeeps, but not the stupid Jeeps. I like, good Jeeps. It is pretty. I was hoping it would stop the hood ornament. But there we go. That's what I almost bought. But I didn't want to be known at school as the guy who drove a box van with no windows. Well, this one at least has windows, but yeah, this is what I almost bought. Didn't want to be known as that guy. Not one bit. But I see something that's sparking my interest in. Nothing makes a man happier than a beat up Chevy van. Hello, beautiful. I can smell the poor life decisions. Oh my. This thing's been sitting outside for a long time. Oh. It smells like musty rats. Some Ford. Somebody was sleeping in here. There's a stereo, bottom of a TV. It smells funky, I can tell you that. Very funky. Almost making my stomach upset. It's gross. Very gross in there. It's ucky. I don't know what engine's in it. I'm not gonna bother finding out. Actually, the hood's open, so I will. I wonder what's in it. It looks like a, I don't know, 351 or something maybe. I can only identify 396s. I wonder This back window's way too small. I was gonna say, I wonder if it would fit my truck tail bed, but nope. Sorry, Mr. S10. There was a truck in here with a push bar is what I'm looking for. Just a little bull bar. That's all it had, but I don't see it anymore. It was a green, like Yukon. It's definitely like Chevy days over here. Escalade. I remember when these were new. Jeez, I feel old saying that. I'm not even that old. Technically, I'm not even supposed to be in here. I'm not an adult. Mountain Dew and Baja Blast in the cup holder. Somebody was having fun. Thunderbird. Thunderbird. What fucking Thunderbird with that turbo? The Turbski going. Oh, Turbski. Mustang, Taurus. Fuck us. Now we're in my favorite section. Is that a Monte Carlo? That best not be my Monte Carlo, otherwise I'm gonna be really sad. I'm gonna be really freaking sad if that's my old car. It looks like it. I hope it's not my old car. Oh, it's not. Okay, sweet. It's not my old car. But it's an Intimidator. No, it's not. It's just a regular SS. I thought I found another. Yep, this ain't my old car. Okay, sweet. I thought this was my old car. I was about to be really sad. Monte Carlo SS. Where are you when I needed you? Beautiful. I thought I found my old car for a second. Yep. That's how I remember it. Not as much as a Saturn View going to its death. There's cars everywhere in here, that's for sure. I thought I saw my old car for a second. I was like, that best not be my old car. It's like Monte Carlo and G6 graveyard over here. It's a bit freaking bird. Let's get back to the. Yo, that's an iPhone charger. I need one. You got an iPhone charger? No. Used to be, I think. But got that Buick man right here. Right. Another Monte Carlo, the Dale Jr. edition. That's been in here forever. Here's a car I've always kind of liked. These old Tauruses. I know I'm a weird guy. I like Ford Tauruses. I'm a very strange person. Focuses. So many focuses. My car still has tires on it. Focus. I'm gonna put a subwoofer in my truck one of these days. So you gotta look in the trunks of some of these cars. Most of them get their stereos ripped out. Especially if they have an aftermarket stereo. None of them have their stereos there. Like, absolutely none of them. Oh. This one has speakers. It's Brody. Nucky in there, and I'm not going there. Speakers aren't back there anymore. Like, I don't know what's with all these cars, and none of them have their freaking radios in them. It's weird. That old square body. Dirty Yukon. Ford Freestyle. What is randomness? It's like new arrivals that haven't been organized yet. This tool is really freaking obnoxious. I wish I was freaking lighter. It's big into my hands so much. Yeah. A lot of the Chevy cars up there, the original radios. I like it air heating and cooling. It's a newer car. Just a work car. Not even that bad of a... Okay, never mind. A fishing pole. Anybody wants to go fishing. Yeah, it's okay. It's, you know, your engine's okay. That car had fun before it left. It's actually a nice toolbox. I'm surprised that's still in there. It's a Tractor Supply one, but I don't need another toolbox, but it's a decent toolbox. Okay ladder rack. My hands are already freezing. I remember when these were brand new. Geez, I spot with my little eye. Freaking Pontiacs. Nothing makes me more excited than a Pontiac Walter White mobiles. All that matters is, do they still have the cooler? No. And no. Damn it, they never have the cooler. Just want the cooler. Old Montana. Why are these Montanas so freaking clean? Like, look at the interior of this puppy. Like, it still smells clean in here for a junkyard car. Also, who's leaving the freaking doors open? Be nice. Camaros. Minivans everywhere, that's for sure. Chevy Astro. Fusions. Yep. Taurus with a donut. There's your Fords. Not much has changed since last time I've been in here. More Camaros over there. That thing's ugly. What even are you? I need 4-valve, 4-door. What? Oh, it's a Dodge. I think it'd be cool if it was a 2-door. Yeah. Not much going on in here today. Go look at my favorite section of import. Where all my favorite cars go. Also known as my favorite as how is that Dodge Charger still here? It's been here for like months and months and months. Camaros. All your Subies. This thing. Oh yeah. She was fast. Look at all you poor little bastards. Poor little Camaros. There's so many of you. And there's Firebirds. There's so many of you. You just keep going. It's like they want to crush you, but they don't. Have you seen what it'll face? But, you know, there's Kias and CRVs and Buicks. And freaking real race cars. There's a real race car right here for you. I don't even have an engine in it. Hey, this Dodge, you can't even see in the windows. Smells like weed. Typical Dodge stuff going on. But it don't have no engine. So that's fun. Anyways. CRVs and some of your animal cars. There's an F-250 or 350. And Subarus. I love Subarus. Subarus. I'm probably the only dude that drives an F-250 that's like, man, I love Subarus. So many cars in here. Cruises, and I don't know how Toyotas end up in here. But the funny thing about the Toyotas in here is there's only like 3 of them. You know why? Because Toyota makes a good car. But that guy's got no floorboards. Pontiacs, there's all sorts of, this is like the new arrivals. Cup Cruiser. Oh, there you go, there's your subwoofer. Subby. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Half these cars are just kind of here, hanging out. There's Santa. I can see Santa over there. But yeah, look at these puppies. Not a Toyota guy, but they're around. I like Toyota, but I'm never gonna buy one. Like I say, I like my stuff broken. Cruises, cruises, cruises. It's almost like they're not a good car. It's because they're not. Oh, there's a Camry for Cody. My favorite section, that tow truck's still over there. I think they want to keep that. My guess, there's a school desk. But I'm gonna stash my tools somewhere so we can look around. Is it a Jaguar? A Jag? No, it's a Kia. What? Is that Kia? Audi, Audi, Audi. The real fun section. The towing sticker. Car abandonment. Oh, it's a VW. I would have abandoned it too. Look at all these Subies. And Explorers, you know. Subaru. There's Subies. iPods. I thought this thing was a freaking Bentley. It's a freaking Kia. I've never seen one of those before. Yeah, you're not missing out on much over here. It's mostly just imports and wannabe imports. There's a Camry for Cody. Nicest on the inside, but hey, it's a Camry. Still got both headlights. I want to look at the crushed car pile. Got all those gas tanks. What? I almost bought that. Where they already went and crushed it. I think it had a strong engine. Look at how much rust is on it. This is really safe. There's your F350. I'm surprised this thing's getting crushed. This thing is in really good shape. The interior was beautiful in it. It barely had much rust on it. Like, look underneath this thing. For a Michigan truck, this thing was pretty nice. But yeah, well, there it goes. It's dying now. There's all sorts of random little cars in here. The front half of a Chevy. There's that thing. That thing's just been here. I don't know what they're doing with that. It said keep on it. It still says do not crush. Car was Cirrus. Focuses. I can't believe this is getting crushed already. It's in the crush pile. I can't believe they just have an F350 sitting on top of it. It's fine. It's got an F350 on top of it. A sport track, and they're not even really phased. It's got an F250 sitting on top. Somebody took the rear axle out of it. But yeah, that truck was in really good shape. I don't know why they're crushing it already when they got 4 Rangers that are in terrible shape, but they're just corrupt. They're just keeping around. That's safe. The front, the back end of a Chevy. So many fun little cars. Subarus and Subarus and Subarus. And Ford Explorer. And Pontiacs. This is really safe. Yeah, it's almost like oh, and there's the back end of your Ford of your van. Ford Escape. Oh, there's a push bar. In front of a Chevy, but it can probably fit. This is probably really dangerous, but we're gonna do it anyways. It's the F-250 in there. It's like a shade tree. It's just a bunch of shitty cars. Impala. I may have to take your push bar. Do some measurements. I'll drill. That looks about right though. It's in decent shape. That looks about right. Let me get some measurements. Here. Heck, let's just find a 90s Ford in here and measure it. I'll just use my phone, so I'll be right back. Of course, at 10%, but I didn't see this thing. It's a cow Impala. It's a cow Impala. Oh, and it had subs, of course. It had subs. I can see the wires. It's a cow Impala. Never think I'd see that. Yep, it's a cow Impala. Anyways, I'm gonna go find a Ford and we're gonna measure, and measure once, cut twice. Alright? But I'm gonna go find a 90s Ford, measure with my arms, because that's how precise we are around here. I'm gonna save my phone's battery. My phone's at 4%, but okay, it says go topless. You're a Cherokee. You can't do that. And also, we just have this guy over here. I don't know. Probably got hit, so they just, or another car got hit, so they just took the back end off. Anyways, yep, let's just keep going. There's cars everywhere. 5.0s and everything else.